Okay, yeah, because I mean, if it's a nice day, no, but it'll be like very crowded. Yeah. Cross it off your list. Is the weather going to stay like this? Is it? Rain, no.
Anyhow, thank you for your information.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Like traces of
This is the primary audio circuit for the Reuters live service. This is the primary audio circuit for the Reuters live service. This is the primary audio circuit for the Reuters live service. This is the primary audio circuit for the Reuters live service.
still in the courtroom. Probably have to be. I have to leave my house at like 4:30 in the morning. Yeah. Park to be there for a week. I'm sure there's quite.
I haven't been to the. I haven't been to the ice courts in a while.
I think White House.
I've had to go a number of times to Riverhead, and I'm in something skill for Riverhead.
Yeah, the saddle will say.
Did they?
Yeah. I thought the journal bar closed down, no?
What was that called? River Whiskey something?
Yes.
Did they close?
Well, it was. Well, just in case it is.
That's the only one I know around here.
There's no pubs around here.
But what time do you have to be? I mean,
I would think I have to be there at 8:30.
See when you get to the morning shift.
No. They're not gonna.
You may not have to be there. Maybe, I mean, I don't know, maybe you'll be in the or something. They'll probably start at 9.
Yeah.
But it's what's next is the activity. What's up?
Sorry.
What's that?
Good afternoon, everyone. You guys ready? Does anyone need a minute?
Good to go.
Nice and easy, nice and easy. Trying to be polite. Diana doesn't like to be close. She looks too We're accommodating CBS.
It stopped working right when you walked up.
Well, I have that effect.
You're very
on
powerful.
people. Yes, that's.
Yeah.
You need a soapbox?
It's the. Oh, I don't need
this
it.
afternoon.
Yeah, where's that? Gloria? Gloria had a box. How come I don't get a box?
Okay, thank you.
You guys aren't nice. Are you working now?
Great, thank you.
Are we good? Okay, good afternoon, everybody. On behalf of Mr. Weinstein's team, we have begun. Opening statements are behind us. We think we made a pretty compelling argument to the jury that when they hear the evidence from the witness stand, they will be inundated with inconsistencies and reasonable doubt to the point that they will have no choice but when they go into that deliberation room, come out and say the people have not proved their case beyond a reasonable doubt and to find Mr. Weinstein not guilty of all charges. We expect vigorous cross-examination of all of their witnesses, with obviously especially the complainants. You know, we don't call them victims when you're trying a case and there's someone who's been killed and there's a dead person there, or there's a video of someone's car being stolen. They're victims. Here, we don't believe they're victims at all, and I think the evidence is going to show that they're not victims, that in fact they were willing participants in a mutually beneficial relationship where Mr. Weinstein would help them with certain things in their lives, and in return they would spend quality time with him in a romantic way. So we're all looking forward to this trial in front of this very attentive jury and this very thoughtful judge.
Harvey, what makes this trial?
Harvey, excuse me, sir?
Sorry.
It's a compliment.
Is that, it's a compliment, I know.
What makes this trial?
Well, I mean, this trial is much different in several ways. First of all, there are different complaining witnesses, number one. Number two, the Court of Appeals says you can't have all these other people in there that Mr. Weinstein was in charge with just to make him sound like he's not a nice guy. We now have a very thoughtful judge who enjoys a spectacular reputation for his judicial wisdom. And the world has changed. You know, when we were all here 5 years ago and you heard the word Corona, you thought of a beer. You didn't think of an international pandemic. Nobody knew the name of Rodney King. I'm sorry, nobody knew the name of George Floyd. Nobody knew about the horrors of October the 7th. You know, 5 years ago, Me Too and that movement was the most important thing in the world. And it has been so diminished by tragedies that have taken place over the last 5 years, so that jurors will keep an open mind and look at this through the perspective that it should be, which is common sense. And they'll realize that a lot of the things that the prosecutors are asking them to make sense of just don't make sense whatsoever. And when these women are cross-examined, it'll come out that everything that happened between them and Mr. Weinstein was absolutely consensual. And more than that, it's what they wanted. It's what they wanted as much as anything that Mr. Weinstein wanted, because they needed him to advance their careers, to advance their lives, to get them into the parties, to get them into the film festivals. Mr. Weinstein didn't need another actress. He didn't need another personal assistant. So we're confident that this jury, which is very, very attentive, they've been on the edge of their seat following everything so far, that they will come to the conclusion that Mr. Weinstein should be found not guilty of all charges.
He looked pretty healthy in there compared to what I've seen him in the past. Can you talk about Rikers and his effect, and then the hospital, and how long do you hope the hospital will stay?
The difference between Rikers Island and the correctional facility at Bellevue cannot be overstated. It is well documented, all of the physical ailments that Mr. Weinstein has. No one on the planet Earth can say he's malingering. He's being treated by all kinds of doctors for many different diseases, from water around your heart, which is pretty bad, to cancer, which is pretty awful. So you could pick which one is more horrible. But thanks to the efforts of a judge in a different courthouse, in a civil courthouse, he had to order Mr. Weinstein to be moved to a hospital. And in today's day and age, that's sad. It's sad that the people at Rikers Island just didn't use their own eyes, as you just indicated, and say, this is a sick guy who, in this state, is presumed innocent. In this state, has not been convicted of anything. Let's get him in a place where he deserves, this 73-year-old guy in a wheelchair, let's put him in a place where he deserves some basic medical treatment in the United States of America, the state of New York, the city of New York. So congratulations to the judge in the civil courthouse for doing the right thing. Tomorrow there's a hearing on to see whether Mr. Weinstein is ordered to stay at Bellevue, which obviously we hope we do, because by your own observation, he's looking better. There is a certain amount of adrenaline that takes place when he's there. He's surrounded by people who he knows well, and he knows is fighting for him very, very hard. But he's also getting the medicine that he needs and the care that he needs to at least put him in a position to aid in his defense, which is his constitutional right.
Arthur, you said the casting couch is not a crime scene. Can you expand on that?
The casting couch can be a crime scene. I said in this case, the casting couch is not a crime scene. For these three women, there was nothing that took place that was by force or that was non-consensual. Everybody knew what was going on. Everybody signed up for the plan. And, you know, this is not a case about morality. This is not a case about cheating on your wife. There's a lot of real estate between someone being immoral and doing something illegal. And Mr. Weinstein is nowhere close to the illegality. We admitted in open court today, he's not someone who you would want your sister to marry. But that's not for us to judge. It's not for the 12 jurors in this case to judge. And we stand by the fact that everyone, all the complaining witnesses, now that they're complaining now, some 20 years later, after they found out, oh, I could sign a couple of forms and get millions of dollars. There are 4 million reasons why you can hear lies from that witness stand, because that's at least as far as we know. It may actually be more. It may be closer to 5 million between the 3 women, all the money that they have collected. All right, thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Arthur.
Thank you, Arthur.
Thank you, Arthur.
Oh well. How you doing, buddy? Good.
That was